Good morning, all you beautiful bastards, bad bitches, and amazing dreamers out there. This is your captain, Dreamer. I probably should think of a different name because you're all really dreamers. I guess I'm just the captain in this scenario. Anyways, this video is probably more or less going to be shortened to the point since most of our attention spans are royally screwed. But I had a thought that popped in my head today. Another one that has to deal with work. And honestly, why am I here? Allow me to make this better for us. Boink. Boink. Hi, you can see me now. Oddly enough, my camera is. I'll just scoot back. How about that? Yeah, that works. This has more of a topic to do with employment, and well, I mean, as of February 9th, 2025, who even really knows if I have any form of protection? Now, mind you, I live in an at-will state, so I really don't have any sort of employment protection or job security, if you will. So again, that's why I'm having to dance around with these things. But why? What, is it because I'm not sitting straight up? Like I can do that. All right. Let me pull my mic. Yeah, now I can kind of see it there for a second. Doesn't matter. Probably a distraction for some people. Yeah. I want to talk about not my employer particularly, but some of the things, some of the notions and possible ideas that they were tossing around, and Lord knows if I'm actually allowed to talk about this. I don't recall signing an NDA, as far as I'm aware. So I guess maybe I'll have to listen to the supreme law of the land when it comes to them deciding to try and make a disappearing act happen on a person that you may or may not be looking at right now. Sorry, this is not shortened to the point. Fact of the matter is we were sitting there and we have these sometimes meetings, and I haven't really seen them or been a part of them since this last one. And I don't recall if this is the previous time that I worked for them or the current time, because I have unfortunately been left with no other option than to work with them. And they were talking about, they had this group come in, and they were curious about if we would like an AI-assisted kiosk at one of the facilities. Mind you, these people are, I think, millennials, maybe the later of Gen Xers, right at the cutoff, but entering into millennial territory. And one of the people, they were pretty cool, pretty all right. I think they got it. I think they understood. But again, it's their job, so it's kind of what they have to do. And they're really just taking feedback. But the other person, on the other hand, I made the comment, and I was like, hey, yo, I'm Gen Z, and I personally hate the idea of these robots and AI being so prevalent, at least in these capacities. Because we all know that at some point you're just going to get so fed up with almost like you do with a live person, but again, hopefully you're not going to physically assault a person. You're just going to get frustrated and just kind of leave. Versus with an AI or machine like that, you'd probably take your frustration out on it. And I was like, yeah, I'm Gen Z, and I really don't like this idea. And one of the two interviewers gave me this disgusted look and said something that honestly now I can't recall. But they that one in particular yeah, they probably didn't really like me for voicing my opinion and my feelings, which is literally what you were there for. So if you can't handle it, maybe you shouldn't be in it. Now, mind you, that's a bit of a tough statement to make, but obviously it's more nuanced than that. But yeah, they kind of slightly passive aggressively, I do believe, insulted me or something. I was like, wow, how fragile is your ego? So it almost reminds you of a certain person who's like a shadow president right now. But yeah, this has already gone on for 5 minutes, so there's practically no monetization purpose to this video. Not that I care about money. I do this for my enjoyment, which is something that matters more than employment, almost, in my opinion. Again, these are all very nuanced topics and whatnot, but I feel like most people understand what I'm getting at. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Turns out when they can't scam you or can't give you something that you want, they piss their pants or get angry. So that's all. This will go on to, well, whatever. There's no need for any of that. I hope all of you beautiful bastards, bad bitches out there, and amazing dreamers have a super, I don't want to say that because of what's actually going on today, so a silly Sunday. And I'll see you all in the next video.